Hello and welcome to your weekly horoscope for week commencing the 18th of April. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you some key strands to look out for. Please stay with me because then I will give you in detail each of the 12 zodiac sign forecasts. Now this week is particularly notable because the Sun is moving on Wednesday into the sign of Taurus, which means the combination between Mercury and Uranus at the start of this week and also the North Node being in Taurus, it gives us that very earthy dimension once the Sun moves in midweek. Now, the Sun in Taurus is the second sign of the 12 sign zodiac. And this is where we can convert some of the ideas and strands that we've been working on more recently into something hopefully more tangible and lasting. But of course, we are being faced with a big increase in the cost of living, energy prices, and in some cases interest rates. So for a lot of us, we are needing to use our ingenuity in order to rejig things to make the most of the assets and the money that we have. So the combination between Mercury and Uranus at the start of this week, which flows on from the end of last week, can give us that dexterity in our thinking. But it could, for some people, also make them a little bit more rebellious and decide to splash out on something that suits them because it's a more impulsive combination. But that duo links with Venus that's exalted in the sign of Pisces, and in the case of Mercury and Venus are in a beautiful alliance for pretty well the whole of this week, but it is exact on Monday, so there could be some surprise invitations, an opportunity to join in with people that we're not expecting, but also someone could be very generous or let us know how much they appreciate our past help or support. So some good deeds can definitely be flagged this week. Later in the week, however, there is a quarter moon in the sign of Aquarius. That's the 11th house squaring with the Sun in the second. So whatever we're thinking about doing with our resources, it's probably best to think long term. And also maybe keep business and pleasure a little bit separate. There's also a square across the same sectors between Mercury and also Saturn. So again, if we're thinking about the people that we can connect with, it's probably going to be those that share our core values. And where people don't, that could be highlighted in a more obvious way. But if you're someone with a very clear plan about what you want to achieve, the link between the Sun and Mars is very energizing and very progressive, and that goes on from Friday through to the end of the week. So please stay with me for the individual zodiac sign forecast. But if you would like to understand how more serious astrology works based on your time, date and place of birth, if you give me those 3 pieces of information, I can give you a roadmap that really can transform your life based on your character analysis, but also your next 12-month forecast. This goes way beyond this Zodiac broadcast, and you can get 30% off of my special offer. Please see the link below. And if you are new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. And finally, if you would like to get your free daily written horoscope fired to your device each morning, again, please see the link below. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly horoscope for week commencing the 18th of April. Now your ruler Jupiter is in the 4th house of your situation. This influences how we feel about things, but also where we live, our emotional expression. It can be to do with our relationship with the family. Now Pluto, the planet of transformation, is in a sextile with Jupiter. When these two cooperate and collaborate well with one another, it can often bring significant improvements, and financially there may be an opportunity this week that is linked to where you live. Something could be evolving. Perhaps you're adapting in your approach. Now part of the way that you can make the most of opportunities is actually to look at the little things in life and mending lots of smaller strands so that they're working better for you can actually have quite an impact in terms of your overall circumstances. Now, Mercury and Uranus continue to ask you to be open to new ideas at the start of this week, but then because Venus is linking so providentially to Mercury for the rest of the week, maybe your talents as a maker could be something that can help your income, for example. If you're a creative type of person, that can flourish by balancing your instincts with your output, but that attention to detail will be important. What will help you is the sun's arrival on Wednesday, which can give you a real desire just to make sure that everything is organised in your situation. No, it doesn't sound super exciting, but you're creating the platform for you to make your life work in the way that you need, to free up the space for the more entertaining, interesting strands that do grip your imagination. Now, later this week, if you do scatter yourself too thinly, you could end up feeling a bit stressed out. So it will be important to prioritise and really focus quite intently on those details that are so important.